Painting yellow over pink and white is my favorite way to add volumetric highlights to yellow armor. I find the color combination to be delightfully bright. However, for some of my models, I still want an earthy, aged tone. Depends on the model. You can see some of my attempts here from worst to best. So what I'm going to try to do is I have a fancy new idea to try to make aged yellow armor without using pink and white, because pink and white's brighter. So I want to give it a dark, earthy tone. So let's try it out. Here's our test subject. Let's prime him with this. Slap chop bright ivory. I think we got it. So now let's go. Doesn't that look nice? There we go. We're hitting the top of the model. We're letting our recesses stay dark brown. Beautiful. Let's do another coat. Wicka-whack, wicka-whack. Second coat. Now for the moment of truth. Load up the brush. Bam, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. No, I'm not feeling it. This is bad. This looks bad. No, this ain't it. Maybe I can save it. Let's think it through. Wraithbone is seized. I don't have Lamia Medium to unseize it, so I'm going to use Trooper White instead. I'm less and less certain that this is going to turn out looking good, because what I'll have eventually done, depending on how bone and off-white the Trooper White looks over top, I'll have just essentially primed the model brown and zenithalled it with white, which is what this model already is. Granted, I think it's the best looking of my earth yellows, but I don't know if it'll actually look better. So let's get to dry brushing. I'll say that is looking better. That is looking quite a bit better. That's some good brushing, I'll tell you what. And it does look like it came out looking pretty bone colored, which is nice. I do want it looking bone. That way we should keep some of the darker recesses of the brown when we apply the yellow. So now's our chance to try it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is now the moment of truth. It's all right. Not amazing, not terrible. It's all right. It's a yellow, it's earthy. You can see the brown undertones. You can see where the Trooper Wide and the bright ivory add that volumetric highlight. It's just not amazing. I don't know, my opinion here is that it just doesn't look as good as the Terminator Captain. I used a white ink zenithal on it. Trooper Yellow doesn't look that much different on it. It just looks more worn and weathered. Now granted, I did want a worn and weathered look on the Scout, but I feel like I could have gotten a look that's almost as good with a lot less trouble by doing a regular white zenithal like I did with this guy. So, yeah, no, I would say this is not a paint recipe I recommend others trying. But hey, that's a big part of why I like painting. I like trying new recipes. I like trying ideas. And hey, my hope is if you learn from the mistakes I make, you won't make them yourself. What do you think?